All right, we've gotten the band back together and it feels so good. So, what do you want me to say? Hi, welcome to the show. This is Time Ghost and this is our pilot episode. Okay, I got to pause this and say that if you renew around here, or it's been a while since you visited, this is an entirely new experience for us and we need your help figuring things out as we go along. But we have some really exciting stuff planned. So if you could just hit subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, because it really helps us make more videos like this. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. We wanted to kick off our return with something special, something epic and thoroughly engrossing. Thus, we bring you a journey back to the waning days of the Western Roman Empire. Imagine standing alone on a cold, crumbling tower, watching the sun set over a city built on dreams. Rome, the eternal city. In its golden days, that city stood at the center of the world. But those days had passed, and now all that was left was the memory of glory. It's not a new story. Empires rise, empires fall. All is dust. Nothing new under the sun. You've heard it all before. But this is about more than just dusty history books. It's about understanding how the modern world was forged in the fires of antiquity. The echo of past decisions resounding even today. So fasten your seatbelts. We're about to embark on a wild ride back in time. It's the year 400 AD, and you are a citizen of Rome. You live in a society that has seen better days. The grandeur of your great city is fading, but every sunset brings you closer to eternity. The sky blazes with hues of orange and red as the sun dips below the horizon. It's a spectacle that never gets old, yet tonight it feels different. The wind carries whispers of distant storms, hinting at troubles brewing on the horizon. Rome's glory days are long gone, but you still find beauty in its ruins. The Colosseum stands silent, a stark reminder of happier times. The Forum, once the bustling heart of the city, now wears the cloak of neglect. Can you hear the ghosts of emperors past pacing its deserted paths? The Pantheon, a lonely sentinel, weathers the ages with stoic grace. Its dome, a testament to Rome's lost magnificence. Yet even in the face of decline, life persists. The aroma of cooking wafts from taverns and shops lining the streets. Laughter mingles with conversation, momentarily chasing away the shadows of despair. The constant hum of commerce is a balm to the city's wounds, a reminder that even in twilight, life finds a way to endure. There's a bittersweet beauty in these moments, isn't there? The relentless march of time cannot be denied. But as long as the sun rises and sets over the eternal city, there's hope for a brighter tomorrow. But wait, let's rewind a bit. The year is 284 AD. You are a Roman citizen, breathing the warm air of prosperity. The empire stretches from the sands of North Africa to the shores of Britain, united under the rule of Emperor Diocletian. Life is good. Economy is strong, trade routes are secure, and the army keeps the barbarians at bay. You walk the vibrant streets of Rome, surrounded by the splendor of the empire. The Colosseum roars with the cheers of spectators, gladiators clashing in the arena. The Forum buzzes with activity, merchants hawking their wares, politicians debating, senators plotting. Life is a tapestry of opportunity, woven with threads of culture, commerce, and conquest. But beneath the surface, cracks are starting to show. Whispers of discontent drift through the bustling crowds. Rumors of barbarian incursions at the empire's fringes reach even the heart of Rome. You can feel the weight of the empire on your shoulders, a burden shared by every Roman citizen. The further you look, the more shadows you see. Rome is a city of contrasts, steeped in luxury and squalor. Here in the city center, marble palaces stand tall, but venture into the winding alleys, and you'll find poverty knocking at every door. Disease lingers in the crowded slums, a constant threat to your health and well-being. You navigate the city, you're acutely aware of the disparities that define your world. You wonder, can this great empire withstand the mounting pressures from within and without? Only time will tell. Fast forward a few decades to the year 395 AD. The scene shifts, the tone darkens. The vast Roman Empire is now divided, fractured by internal strife and external pressures. The Western Roman Empire, where you reside, is plagued by economic woes, political instability, and the constant threat of invasion. As you walk the streets of Rome, you can feel the decay seeping into the very foundations of the city. The mighty legions, once the pride of Rome, are stretched thin, struggling to defend the vast borders. The glory of the empire is fading, replaced by a growing sense of unease. Barren shelves in the markets tell tales of economic hardship. The streets are filled with beggars, their hollow eyes reflecting the desperation of a fallen empire. And then there are the barbarians, those mysterious outsiders, who pose a constant threat to the empire's survival. They seem like mythical creatures from a distant, more savage past. But they're real, and they're knocking at Rome's gates, eager to claim the riches of the declining empire for themselves. The air in Rome is thick with fear and uncertainty. Each passing day brings new challenges. Each night brings new nightmares. The end of the Western Roman Empire is not a single event, but a slow, agonizing death. And finally, it comes, the year 476 AD. You're older now, your spirit crushed under the weight of centuries. You watch the last vestiges of the Western Roman Empire crumble before your eyes. On August 11th, Romulus Augustulus, the last emperor of Rome, is deposed by the Germanic general Odoacer. It's not a dramatic end, more of a whimper. There are no great battles, no last stand against insurmountable odds. Just the quiet resignation of an era. The fall of Rome is not a cataclysmic event, but a gradual decline into chaos and barbarism. It's a slow fade into obscurity, leaving you and the remnants of your world to pick up the pieces. The Western Roman Empire is gone, but the story doesn't end there. Your story doesn't end there. The echoes of Rome reverberate through the ages, shaping the course of European history. The fall of Rome is not just a historical footnote. It's a pivotal moment that paves the way for the Middle Ages. The political vacuum left in Rome's wake leads to the emergence of feudalism, a new way of organizing society based on land ownership and loyalty. Without the unifying force of Rome, Europe fragments into smaller kingdoms and duchies, each vying for power and prestige. As you survey the landscape, you realize that the world you inhabit is in flux. The old order is crumbling, giving way to something new and uncertain. The fall of Rome is a catalyst for profound cultural changes. The Romanesque style of architecture emerges, characterized by sturdy construction and a distinct aesthetic that reflects the turbulent times. Churches become the focal point of communities, offering solace and stability in an ever-changing world. The art and literature of the period reflect the struggles and aspirations of a society in transition. From the illuminated manuscripts of the Byzantine Empire to the vernacular literature of France and Germany, creativity flourishes despite the darkness that surrounds it. The fall of Rome is also a time of intellectual ferment. Although classical Roman texts are lost to many, others preserve them, ensuring that the wisdom of the ancients does not vanish entirely. The seeds of humanism, which would blossom during the Renaissance, are sown during these very years. The fall of Rome is not just a tale of decline. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Despite the hardships you face, you and your contemporaries find ways to adapt, innovate, and persevere. The spirit of Rome lives on in the hearts and minds of its people, even as the empire itself crumbles to dust. The fall of Rome is a pivotal moment in world history. It marks the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter. But it's not just a story of decline and destruction. It's a story of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring spirit of humanity. You, a witness to the fall of Rome, carry within you the echoes of an empire that once defined the world. The collapse of Rome is not an isolated event, but a turning point that shapes the course of European history. It's a moment that echoes through the ages, influencing everything that comes after. As you look back on the journey from the heights of imperial glory to the depths of despair and rebirth, you realize that history is a tapestry woven with threads of triumph and tragedy, continuity and change. The fall of Rome is a resounding lesson in the impermanence of power, the resilience of the human spirit, and the cyclical nature of civilizations. It's a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, hope and renewal can emerge from the ashes of decline. The legacy of Rome lives on, not just in the ruins that dot the landscape, but in the hearts and minds of those who carry its spirit within them. The fall of Rome is not an ending, but a beginning. And as you stand on the threshold of a new era, you carry with you the lessons and the hopes of a fallen empire.